What's up guys, Vortex here, and today I am super ecstatic because I just tried out the Star Wars Battlefront beta. So today's video I will be discussing the things I liked about it and the things I didn't like about it. Before we begin, I have to say that this game looks amazing. I have very high expectations that this game will succeed, but we'll get more into that later. Okay, so first of all, I think I'm gonna start with the things I found bad about the game. Well, first of all, I think that weapon variety isn't that good. They will most likely bring in more. I mean, I've not seen so much about the weapons, so this is not really up to me to decide. But so far, this is not. I'm not talking about variety in actual weapons. I'm talking about variety in how the weapons act. In Battlefield, I will be comparing Battlefront to Battlefield a lot in this video. So yeah, in Battlefield, the game is balanced out by having tons and more tons of different weapons that fit different categories that in turn fit in different situations. There are close-up, close-range shotguns. There are also medium range shotguns. There are also, yeah, I don't have to go through all the details, but you get the point, that there are tons of different weapons for different purposes. Now, an assault rifle, you can't snipe with an assault rifle, right? I mean, it's possible, because only in Battlefield, right? It's possible, but it's not an effective method of combat. So if you're going for a kill for a distance of over 1,000 meters, you have to use a sniper rifle to actually get that kill. Yeah, but what I found out in Battlefront is that if you have the M11 blaster, which is the standard rifle for the stormtroopers, which is awesome. I love the detail on that weapon. It was perfect. We'll get more into that later. But yeah, if you use the M11 blaster rifle, which is meant for close to medium range combat, since it's a semi-automatic rifle, or yeah, it can go to full auto, but still, it's more effective with using click fire. But yeah, which is meant for close to medium range. Using the scope on that, you can actually, you can almost cross-map someone. So yeah, an assault rifle can literally be used as a sniper in this game. So I feel that the weapons are a bit unbalanced. So in Battlefield, if you were to spot someone in a long distance and decide, and you see, oh shit, that guy has a scar, you know that he has an assault rifle. He is not a threat to you in your current sniper position. But over there is a sniper. He is using I don't know, a intervention or whatever. You need to act on him first. You know that he is a more immediate threat. Then you kill him. But in Battlefront, everyone runs around with assault rifles, and since an assault rifle can literally snipe people, everyone is a threat at once, and that is just horrible. I don't know. We'll see how they do. Maybe they nerf them or something. One thing I found pretty funny on the different forums is that people suggest that stormtroopers' rifles should have a weapon spread of, or bullet spread of over 200%, because they can't hit shit in the movies. Well, yeah. Moving on to the actual the flight controls. Holy fuck, the flight controls are so clunky. God damn it. First of all, when you're in Battlefield, when you want to fly a jet or a bomber, whatever, the mouse controls are set to both the X-axis and the Y-axis in a special way. If you want to invert those, that's completely up to you. I prefer to invert my Y-axis because I play a lot of flight simulators, so that's what I do. So when I started Battlefront, the settings were normal. So the first time I got into a TIE fighter, I crashed immediately because I was not expecting it to be, and that is my fault. But then I inverted the Y-axis, and it became better. But then I came to the conclusion that pulling the mouse from right to left doesn't roll your aircraft. It strafes the aircraft, or it yaws your aircraft. And that is horrible. The yaw is meant for the A and D keys on your keyboard, not the mouse. The mouse is meant to roll your aircraft. That's how the pros play it. That's how I play it. That's how it's supposed to be. So I was sitting there. I can't bank hard enough. So I'm sitting there strafing forth and back all the time, and it looks just horrible. I didn't even figure out how to roll in the game, so I'm not even sure if you can. But if you can't, fucking fix this, guys. You need to be able to roll. That's the key for aerial combat. You can't do it. You can't strafe around. I mean, the strafe wasn't slow at all. The strafe was actually a lot faster than I was expecting, but still not even close to how fast I would be able to turn if I could roll the aircraft. Now, those are the two main things that I didn't like when I played the beta: the air controls and the how the weapons act. Now, moving on to the actual positive things. Whew, I'm so fucking hyped. The atmosphere is perfect. You couldn't have done it better. It's amazing. It's freaking awesome. I even discovered a little detail. The first battle I had, I'm not sure what planet it was on. It might have been Tatooine or something. I didn't even check out what what kind of planet it was. But it was this desert planet, whatever. So I'm guessing it's Tatooine, but fuck it. And then when and my weapons looked fine. When I switched over to the Hoth level, there was actually snow splattered on the M11 blaster, and if that's not paying attention to detail, I don't know what is. That's amazing. That's when you play on the Hoth levels, your weapons are covered with snow, and when you play on desert levels, I'm guessing when you play on the Battle of Jakku, I'm guessing they might be covered in sand, and it's just an amazing detail. It's awesome. Now, the music track is beautiful. You get immense immersion when you play this game. I prefer playing as the Imperials because I think they are a lot cooler than the Rebels. So when the music starts playing, the Imperial March music, and yeah, you get so immersed and you just want to kill all the Rebels. Holy shit, it's amazing immersion. And they gotta have a few. They get a few points from me for doing that. They have really nailed the immersion part at least. And another thing, I forgot one thing I found very disturbing about the beta. I've only played like the first pod capture mode and Walker Invasion. Walker Invasion definitely being the best of the two because that is a full-scale battle. And since not a lot of the modes that will be in the full game are unlocked in the beta, I can't really judge all the modes, but so far Walker Attack or Invasion is definitely the best game mode. But I found that game mode was horribly unbalanced. I think it's very unbalanced. I've played like 6 matches in a row on both sides of the team as Imperials and Rebels, so in total I have played 12 matches of this shit. And every single match the Imperials won. The Imperials won every one of them. So I don't think it was a team-related issue. I think that the Imperials are way too overpowered in the Walker Invasion game mode. Since it's only the Hoth map so far, they might bring in new ones where it's a little bit more balanced. But on the Hoth level at least, it is. The Hoth battle is it's the fucking map that you want to play. It's the best map in the game. Everyone will. This is going to be like fucking Dust or fucking Nuketown. Hoth will be the new Nuketown, guys. Hoth is the shit. So yeah, I found that on the Hoth level, the Imperials are way too overpowered. They have TIE Fighters, TIE Interceptors, AT-80 Walkers, AT-ST Walkers, and all the troops coming in as well, plus Vader at the end. and the rebels' objective here is to reach a command point, or more like a think of it as sort of king of the hill. They have to reach a certain area, and then they have to take over that command post. Yeah, like in Battlefield, when you need to capture a command point. So they need to capture that, then they can send up a signal, which will let the rebel bombers to lock on to the AT-AT walkers. Because the rebels' objective on this game mode is to destroy the walkers. If they destroy the walkers before they reach the power generators, the rebels win. But if the Imperials reach the power generator, they will destroy it and the rebels lose. The thing is though that when the rebels approach these command points, they have little to nothing that can cover them. They have everything raining down upon them at once. They have orbital airstrikes, the attacks from the AT walkers, the attacks from the AT-ST walkers, plus the troops to worry about. The Imperials can just steamroll through the entire map. Depending on how good the rebel team is, the Imperials, it just takes a longer time for the Imperials to get through the shit. It's not like... yeah. That's my main concern, is that the Hoth level is way too unbalanced. I hope to be playing as the Imperials for the most part, but still, it's not fair for the other team if the Imperials can just steamroll on that map. The thing is though, there's gonna be a few people dumb enough to actually state that, well, the Imperials are actually more powerful than the rebels. Well, yeah, they are. You're completely right. They should be. But that's no excuse for the rebel team to actually get totally steamrolled. Since this is a competitive game, it can't be that unbalanced. They have to balance it out. So yeah. But overall, I'm thinking this game will be a major success. I mean, if you compare this to some footage from the old Battlefront. And I'm not hating on the old Battlefront, those were amazing, those were one of the best games in my entire childhood. But if you compare them, see where we are, what has changed so far. We have come a long way from where we started, and I'm very satisfied. I'm sure EA will find some fucked up way to fuck this game up for us. They always do, so I'm not too sure this game will work to its full potential on release. It's gonna be broken to shit. That's my best guess. But once it's patched, once it's fixed, this game is going to be awesome. This is going to be a super hit. It's definitely gonna be a competitor for a Game of the Year, but it's most certainly going to be beat by Fallout 4. Nothing can be... Fallout 4 will... Sorry for using the term steamroll so much, but still, Fallout 4 will... yeah, steamroll the fuck out of Battlefront and The Witcher 3. But yeah. So that's basically all I had to say today. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like and make sure to totally insert your reproductive organ into the subscribe button. It would be very appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more news on Star Wars Battlefront.